Although we've been doing a lot of diesel videos in the past few months, we actually tune a lot of gasoline cars too. And Hondas are one of the things that we tune a lot. And we have today a V6 Accord that we've installed the intake and we've taken out the catalytic converter, and of course which we're gonna do ECU remap. Now that is a big engine. It's a 3.5 liter V6 engine, and so what we did is we changed out the intake here to a K&N unit. So it's basically the filter, the sensor mount is here, and it's a short piece of pipe going to the throttle. We've also taken out the catalytic converters here, so that's what it looks like now with the cat delete pipe on. So total, this should get a few horses aside from stock, and we chose to leave the exhaust stock because hey, it's an Accord, it's a family car. They don't want it really noisy, so it's not for racing. Combine these two will give us about 8-10 horses more. Yeah, it's not a lot, but at least it's a good starting point, because we know from previous dyno records that this Accord, even though it's a 3.5, it only makes 190 horses. It's a very far cry compared to a similar year Camry. This is a 2010 V6 3.5 Camry, makes about 230 horses stock. So doon pa lang taob na yung Accord eh. Okay, this is our Honda Accord dyno, and this is what we have. 200 horses. Like I said, 10 horses up with the intake and the cat deletes on. It's really just like that. And this is what we got after tuning. Notice that most of the gain that we get is here at the bottom because, well, the exhaust is still stock, which is by choice. If we did choose to upgrade the exhaust more, we should get a little bit higher than 214 at the final. But here at the very bottom, you can see at 22 RPM, from 23 horse to 80 horse, that's shit, 50 horses more right then and there. And the torque also increases from 80 to 247, basically times 3. And this is what this Accord needs most of all, actually, in the city driving, because even though it's a V6, most of the power is made on the top, and if you look at the stock torque graph, it's kind of bad. The torque that is generated is highest at 55 RPM. That's no good for city driving. What we want is torque immediately at the lowest possible RPM, which is what we got now after tuning. And needless to say, after tuning, definitely titipid to kasi malakas na gastong lintik na to eh. So yeah, I should see about 8 to 12% better mileage after tuning.